Ask the streets, ask the streets.
I like that one.
Greedy Guillermo. Motherfuckers ask me how I'm doing. I tell them phenomenal. Look, everything about me phenomenal. True. They say my style is phenomenal. Yep. They say my swagger phenomenal. She want me in her abdominal. The way that I'm looking phenomenal. The way that I'm smelling phenomenal. None of these niggas gon' try me though. The burnout pack is phenomenal. Phenomenal, phenomenal. Everything about me phenomenal. Phenomenal.
What's good, family? What's good, family? We in the building with the big brother Akhi. Been down for a little while, coming back to us, you know what I'm saying? Let everybody know who you is. Introduce yourself for me, bro.
I'm Akhi.
Alright, from what? Give a rundown.
Tell me where I'm from. Oh.
Yeah, where you from? What's your nationality?
I'm from
give them the whole spiel.
Right, I'm from the low end. My nationality is Moorish Hajjah, which means Moorish stone. The word Hajjah means stone. Yeah, but at the end of the day, I'm revolutionary for the people, you know?
It's revolutionary for the people.
Yes, sir.
Now earlier we was just talking about how I was saying you were saying that you were Islam, and you said you're not a Moor or the Nation of Islam, right?
No,
or did I get that wrong?
No, I'm not a part of the Moorish Science Temple of America,
okay,
or the Nation of Islam.
And what's the difference between what you all stand for and what they stand for?
Well, we're Sunni Muslims, Al-Islam. With Moorish science, they believe that Noble Ali was a prophet. And the Nation of Islam believed that the man, Master Father Muhammad, was Allah incarnated in flesh. It's basically the same things with the Christians believe about Jesus. And as Muslims, we don't believe that. That goes against the Quran. In Al-Islam, we're taught the truth that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was the last final prophet. And with us, we don't refer to Noble Ali as prophet. We refer to Noble Ali as the wise and enlightened per the instructions of our Imam and our own investigation.
Okay. And so how did this become? So now I gotta ask the question: Is this like an Arab thing, or is this like where does this come from? Like I don't know. I never heard of it myself.
What is what like?
It's not like because okay, so I know they got the Arab Muslims who don't really they not in the wild or Moors,
right?
And they Arab. So is it like more on the leaning on the side of what they own, or?
Well, they not even on what they supposed to be on for the record. Okay. And it's true and exact. We are the mathematicians that has made Islam what it is in the United States of America, even though we're becoming flawed, just as well as those brothers in the East are becoming flawed because they're becoming Americanized and domesticated by Americans. You understand? So, no, we're not following them. We're following the Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad, the Prophet himself. You got to look at, you say Arab. It's a difference between Arab tradition and culture and Islamic tradition and culture. Okay. Yeah, and in order for you to actually understand, you have to do some research, some observation, and that's for everybody who wonders why we move the way that we move. First, let's do some history on the Prophet Muhammad. That's his father. He comes from the lineage of Ishmael. Of course, we know that Ishmael isn't an Arab, but he is known to be the father of the Arab nations. Right. Ishmael is the seed of Hagar, who was a descendant of the Cushites, meaning blacks or Africans, and she had relations with Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam, who was a Shemite, which was from that era. In that time, it was Chaldeans of Ur, Mesopotamia, over in the area of we'd say like Iran. That's what that is. So yeah, we're not Arabs. We're not mimicking the Arabs, although the Quran was revealed in Arabic. It has always been the same truth. It just, it was revealed to them in that language.
Like what some of the things that comes up in complaints that you wanted to say that you had on your mind?
Well, they violating the constitutionality of the people. They violating the people's rights every day. Mold in the wall. They had the brothers living in those cells. The officers beating on brothers instead of giving them the direct psychiatric treatment that those brothers need. Those that are in need of psychiatric treatment, they just feed them pills. They're not diagnosing their problems correctly. Even with those brothers who might have another form of disease or virus or whatever. Like if someone catches MRSA or the staph infection, they don't quarantine them away from the rest of the general population. They leave them in general population so other brothers can catch the same thing, and then it spreads. You understand? But they make no reports of it. Inadequate medical treatment. Brothers dying now. You know, brothers dying now because they eating garbage 24/7, and they're not giving them the proper treatment, or because they don't want to spend the money. That's their reason. Or if you break something, say you tear your ligament, your ACL, instead of giving you an MRI, they give you a regular X-ray, which is insufficient. Right. So, and they give you these knee braces or elbow braces. They tell you where just wear that and give you a bunch of pain pills, but they never get to the root of the problem.
So even we can say that human rights are being violated, but I'm like, under the 13th Amendment, isn't it like legal slavery?
Yeah, it's legal slavery.
So like, is it? And I'm totally sympathetic, empathetic to what's going on. Don't get me wrong, but the question is, the world will look at it as if to say they criminals. What you want to do? So what do you say to that?
The world has to do their own research. They have to listen to. Stop listening to what everybody else says. The only way to know is to do your own observation. Right. Plain and simple. That's with anything. They violate, due process. The 8th Amendment right, which is deliberate indifference. They put brothers in SEG for cases just to keep them there in SEG, trying to. And this is what they're doing to the revolutionaries. The others, they don't even care one way or the other. But certain brothers, they will lock away and SEG for as long as they possibly can to keep them away from general population, with the hopes of killing the spirit of the people. Because you have brothers there that's trying to uplift brothers, that's trying to teach them law, trying to teach them how to file lawsuits against those who choose to violate our civil liberties every day. So it's a problem, and it needs to be addressed, because not only that, if you keep going and they feel that they can't do anything with you, then they assault you. When you assault them, if you assault them and you don't have a movement behind you or membership behind you, you understand, then they'll kill you. All you have to do is do your research about certain brothers that have been killed. I can name them all.
By the police.
Yeah, by the police. By the police. And they get away with it. They lie about it. Same thing that's happening out here with our people. But you have to understand that it's a business. It's a prison industrial complex. Right. And you have to, like I say, investigate to see how deep the rabbit hole goes. Everybody's eating. From the police, the police station to the county jail. You understand? From the county jail to orientation, from orientation to the actual prison. So everybody, and then you have to diagnose how many people in each one of those settings is eating or is receiving a paycheck.
Now, when you was talking about the people who, the brothers who was in the inmates guys, who had the mental issues, and you said they was just feeding them pills. Mm-hmm. Did you observe a difference in them after that?
Yeah, they went mad. They kicking on the doors all day, eating their own feces, throwing feces on other prisoners, officers, before they stopped.
Were they legitimately crazy, or did they know who to throw shit on?
Some of them did, some of them didn't.
Some of them did, they just do it.
They just throwing it. Some of them just sit in the cell trying to hang themselves. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of that. You know what I mean? It's a lot of that. Or the police are killing him and being set up like he hung himself. So it's real bad down there. In any one of those joints. Ain't no joint different from the other. All of it is prison. They practice the same measure. And ain't nobody really looking deep into it to really do no help. And not only that, the educational program in Galesburg, specifically, you had this. I don't want to call him Uncle Tom because a lot of people got Uncle Tom mixed up. If you read about Uncle Tom, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Sambo is the name.
Yeah. So they this one here, he works as the associate dean for Lakeland College in Galesburg, but he's in the way. He don't want to see the brothers make it. He's against all black men, and he's a black man himself, making it in society. But not only that, he has the situation, the educational situation down there fixed so that although you're taking these classes, you will not finish the entire book, but they will grade you as if you completed the entire book. So you come out not knowing the information that you need to know, because the book gets better or greater as it gets to the end of the book, of any book when you're in college, than it does in the beginning. And you know, it's sometimes you miss like 7 chapters in a book.
Because he was being lazy teaching.
Right, but they'll give you the degree. See? They'll give you the degree as if you made it.
Quit.
Right. And then they have you pay for it. But not only that, even with the trade classes, when you take the vocational classes, when you come home to the world, which I am a witness to it, any construction company, they don't want to deal with us. They told me in several construction companies, no, you got to join our apprentice program. We're not accepting anything from those prisons and colleges. So they get the people riled up inside those institutions, the prison institutions. Okay, yeah, well, you can do this when you get out, but we need you to sign this because you need to pay for 1/3 of this. You understand? It's 1/3 of this fee. Then when you get out here, you can't even utilize that stuff.
So what kind of work is going on in the penitentiaries?
What do you mean?
What are they doing? I'm hearing that they're doing a lot of work for different corporations. Is that going on or no?
Not that I know of.
Okay, so you was in the north, so in the south, it's like they wasn't building like different parts for manufacturing companies or whatever, different the license plates and stuff like that.
No, not in Illinois.
Right, so you only just doing it in Illinois.
Yeah, not in Illinois.
So I guess it's different spaces, different types of things, because they work and they pay them people like it's almost like slavery. They pay them like quarters and shit.
Well, when I was taking the construction occupation class, we did build roofs for certain houses. They told us it was to pay for the material, you know, that we needed to use to build things.
But that was somebody should move into their house and I did that.
Yeah.
So yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. That's work. That's labor right there.
Yeah, I had to think about it. Yeah, you are absolutely correct.
That they you know, and people getting paid hundreds of $1,000s for that type of work.
Yeah. Well, we just sit the whole roof on the back of the truck that would drive into the institution, and then it would drive out with the roofs on it. You know.
So it's like for mobile homes or whatever?
Yeah, or we might build like 6-course walls. Like that's 6, like what you would call center blocks. Okay. So there's 6 of them going up with the concrete in between. We'll build the walls and then sit them on the truck. And take them out.
And that was what they was calling education for you, but it was free labor too.
Right. That's part of the in-class work portion of the class.
So if you sign up for any type of work portion like that or class like that, that's probably going to happen.
No doubt, indeed.
So from like cooking and anything, whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Okay. Indeed.
Well, I guess it helps give skills, but at the same time, it's still like real robbery. You know what I mean? When you think about it, you know what I mean? Because they sold that to somebody.
Right. I want to speak on this too, the homosexual issue in prison. You know,
man, I might need a whole nother segment for that. What's going on? Is are you liable to get raped as soon as you go in there? Is that how it is? Like you did a crime? You know how they said it was the Boondocks had a cartoon where the lawyer dude was about to go to jail, and that was the #1 thing on his mind.
Right.
Was getting really upset. Was getting raped. So is it really like that, or what's going on with that?
It's not as bad as it used to be, but you still have certain people that are raping people. But I mean, you have an issue where, as the administration, they cater to homosexuals. I mean,
what you mean by that?
They get hormone pills.
Wow.
You know what I mean? For free. Like, but if I need, let's say some ibuprofen or Motrin because I sprained my knee on the yard playing basketball, then I have to pay for that. You understand what I'm saying? But they get these hormone pills for free.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how it's going down. And like, if you're living in a cell and the administration wants to put a homosexual in the cell with you, and you don't want to live in the cell with the homosexual, they'll move you. All right. But if you put your hands on the homosexual, then they'll give you a hate crime. But see, if they try to move you into the cell with a homosexual, and the homosexual's already in the cell, and you say, hey man, I don't want to go in there with no homosexual, then they take you, put you in cell, and take 15 days time from you.
Why? Just
because that's how they doing it.
So they're trying to,
I don't know why.
They're really trying to promote and incite people to go ahead and get into that lifestyle.
Yeah. And then the homosexuals, you know, the homosexuals there, they irate, brother.
What you mean by that?
They ignorant. They'll come up to you. They'll approach you with nonsense, like trying to choose you, like like a man does a woman, like a woman may pursue a man in this free world. You understand? So when they disrespect the wrong person, that's a problem.
Right.
That's a problem. And the administration is on the side with the homosexual. But that's a problem that needs to be addressed. Brothers, I was just talking to one of the brothers from prison this morning, and that's what his main concern was. Like, man, make sure you talk about how they try to force me. His name is Don. They tried to force a brother to be in the cell with a homosexual. He refused. Now he has to do 15 days extra time because he refused to go in the cell with a homosexual. And the homosexual is one of those rowdy homosexuals that told him, pardon my expression, but if you move here, you know what I'm saying, you either gonna fuck or fight. So this is how they getting down, Yeah, so
they gang banging too.
They rolling together. Yeah.
And they are they raping people too, the gay people?
Some of them, yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess if you're raping a man, you gay him. If that's what you think, you call yourself that or not.
Right. You don't have to use the label. Yeah. But they actually have a program called what's that program called? Where they tell you, they got signs posted that if you get raped, then dial this hotline number or send this letter straight to this person named Patch. But the thing is, you do a profile on everybody that come in the institution. The people know who in the institution.
Right.
Regardless, they know our background more than we know our backgrounds. The snitch gang is at an all-time high there. They got all the homosexuals and the stool pigeons sold up. They call them confidential informants though. So you know who's a homosexual, you know who's not. You know who's a bandit, or they call them a predator. You know who's vulnerable. So why would you put a person that's a predator, that's a known predator? You understand? Even though everybody else might not know it, but you know he raped somebody in that prison, right. And then you put him in this prison here and put him in this cell with a little guy. You know he let the little guy talk. The little guy don't do nothing, get scared. So after that, you already know what he on. You understand? So they promote homosexuality. They'll put the sign up. It's too late. You want him to call, or them to call after they've already been humiliated and violated.
Yeah, that's too far, man. So man.
Yeah.
I guess so that's what it's saying. So some people think like, oh, this is a conspiracy theory that they promote. And some people insist on saying that it's a conspiracy theory that they be catering to that lifestyle. Right. But when you deal with it, you can see it. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
But when you let's take for instance being in Menard. Menard still has some structure. When I mean by structure, I mean that the street factions, I'm not going to call them gangs because I don't believe that, but the street factions or street organizations there, they still have what is called structure. You can't be in population if you're a homosexual. There are no homosexuals in the population of Menard, period. You understand? They got to go to PC.
And that's based on whose rule?
That's based on the rules of the street factions in that prison.
So regardless of what the establishment talking about.
Yeah. Because you have to protect your inmate. If you put him in there and you know what the consequences is going to be, then you just violate his constitutional rights.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So, but the way that they have the medium institutions is they try to stifle all type of structure before it gets created, it gets started. But back to the maximum facility, you don't have rapes like that because the homosexuals are to themselves.
Right.
You see?
So that's you on, we go with that.
Right. You know what I mean? If you want that, then you know where to go with that. Right. But out here, no, that's not going to happen in the general population. So, you know, they can stop the rapes. I still can't remember what it's called. It's a program that they got, and they pretending like they really trying to stop the problem. You're not trying to stop the problem. You're forcing people to live with homosexuals.
Right.
You know?
Well, how do you think they're going to stop the rapes if this is what people want to do, though? You talking about
put all of them together.
Some people just predators.
But you put them together with those that want to be that way. See, you got these homosexuals that's walking around with breasts and everything, right?
Okay.
When you hit the deck, they'll put them in the cell with somebody who don't even want them in there. But you got 15 guys that do want them.
They do want them.
You know what I mean? So why would you do that? Why would you put them in the cell with somebody? You know?
Right.
You trying to create chaos and confusion.
Yeah.
You know?
And so when they walking around like that, though, they basically they get claimed by some dude up in there, though, right?
Yeah, they getting claimed.
Yeah, so they can't switch cells on their own?
No, the administration has to places you in the cell. You know, but you have to, you know, it's other ways of getting around it. I mean, I know the people may not agree with that. Well, a lot of people may not agree with it, but you stayed in the door. All right, I ain't going for that. I'm not going for that. You let the administration know. The ward, I don't care who it is, I ain't going for that. Now, you got brothers that do that, so they don't have to worry about that. You know what I mean? And that's what I mean by structure, because you let the administration know, too, ain't none of these going for it either. You know, none of these men right here going for it. Don't try with these men. And then if you have to make an example, then you make that example.
And so that's why it's like best to be a part of something when you go in there, if you in there.
Well, you can be a man. You can be a man to yourself. And that was one of the things, because that's what I'm about. You know, I'm up with the head up. That's how I come up. We ain't finna do no mob thing. You understand what I'm saying? You got a problem with him, he got a problem with you, then okay, y'all need to go and take care of that. You know what I mean? Now, of course, if he's bigger than him, no, you know, leave him alone. Or somebody your size will step up and holler at you. Right. You understand what I'm saying? But the thing is, if you're a man, then they'll respect that as well. And the administration will respect it. Listen, I don't care who you are. You're not going to talk to me like that. You're not putting no punk in the cell with me. Okay, I tell you what, go and put him in there. Then beat his brains out. Now, the thing is, he has to pay for his actions. But after he does that, the administration knows, without a doubt of contradiction, don't put him on fags in the cell with him. You know what I mean? Straight up, they understand that. So it's an open standing, man. You know.
Yeah, you gotta take it there, boy. You gotta take it there, boy.
Yeah. That's how I had to take it there. You know what I mean? That's what y'all. I ain't gonna argue with y'all. I done already told y'all what it was. Okay, he coming in. All right, come on in. Put all that in there. Then make him touch everything against the cell. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. But then I didn't have to. That happened in 2000. I was in Danville. I just came home this year, July 23rd. 18 years, I ain't had that problem no more.
Oh, okay.
See what I'm saying? Right. It's over with. You know what I mean? So that's what you have to do sometimes. You know, as a man. So you don't have to be plugged or hooked up to be a man, unless you get some of them guys that's, you know, on a whole nother level, that on some gangbang stuff that, you know, he'll cow, so they won't jump on you, but yeah.
So they sell the makeup and all of that on commissary, huh?
No, what they do is they take the pastel, the stuff that people purchase for art supplies, okay, and the homosexuals transform that stuff into makeup. You know, they may buy a pair of pants that's too tight off the commissary, or sweatpants, or white beater t-shirt, and just turn it into something other than what it was, you know?
Condoms, rubbers.
No, they don't do that in Illinois.
In some places they do.
Not in Illinois.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't put the condoms out. But I mean, it's sad to say that they should.
They probably should, huh?
You know what I mean? Because it's going down. Ain't no secret. You know, it's definitely happening. You know what I mean? But they can stop that even. They don't want to stop it though. Yeah, they don't want to stop.
Because they make people comfortable with being there, I guess. You know what I mean?
But what I'm saying is that it corrupts people. You understand what I'm saying? It corrupts them because if there's a condom here, then you saying it's okay. So whereas a person may have been like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. You like, man, you making this accessible now. You know, that's a way of saying, okay, go on, get out. You know what I mean? And you ain't got to worry about the AIDS factor, so I can sneak and get away with this. You know what I mean? Without the fear of catching AIDS.
Right.
You know, so yeah,
that's so.
It's rough, man.
And that's in some penitentiaries, in some states, they do make them available though.
Yeah.
And so and they probably should everywhere because it's happening, and you know. So I guess it's almost like in Illinois they want you to die from some shit.
But yeah, and see, you got a lot of brothers and they women accepting that out here.
Yeah. That
while they're in prison, he can deal with a man, or she may be comfortable with him telling, while I was in prison, I did this, that, and the third. You know, that's a lot. That plays a lot on the sisters out here too. If you want a real man and you tired of your man being effeminate or being a chump, then stop accepting those type of men. If he tell you that he has sex with another man, it's something that's feminine about him.
I don't see how women. I don't see women accepting that though.
Yeah, it's a lot. I talk to women. Since I just got home. Right. You know how many sisters that ask me that? They see this box. You know what I mean? So we talking, we communicate. You know what I mean? We exchange, kind gestures. Right. And then later on, when we talking on the phone, you know what I mean? Yeah, have you ever? No, I don't even want to talk to you no more. Because the way that she asked the question was like, it don't matter if you did. You know what I mean? I want you now. You ain't doing it out here. No, he's still a fag.
Yeah, he's still a fag.
You know what I'm saying? But they willing to accept that. And but you have to.
That comes from a whole nother pathology with females not even having men. And so I think that's a whole nother that's something else that's they just accepting anybody. Come on.
But if they don't accept it, it wouldn't be as rampant as it is.
Yeah, right.
You see? Now but then you got more men, now he leaning more towards that way than the female way, so now he think he a girl too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
And so like you said, that gang banging, the gay people gang banging in there. Are they raping people? Are they turning people out?
Who?
Are they turning people out, the gay people? Like
they're approaching people, moving them in the cell with them.
And straight people come in there, and then so they come in there neutrons, and they got an option. They can be Muslim, they can be with the gay community, they can be a gang banger, whatever, you know what I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
That's the options they got.
Yeah. That's how
And some people do it for protection, huh?
What?
Going to the gay community.
Nah, I don't know nothing about them doing it for protection. I know. People do it because they freaks. They ain't got no self-discipline, no self-restraint. Yeah. You know what I mean? They want to, and then, like I say, once the people making it accessible to them, or maybe he may not even thought about it, but they put him in the cell with a homosexual, and then first he come out and say like, man, my celly a fag. Yeah, my celly put up a curtain every time he take a piss, he sit down like a girl, and he crazy. At first, shorty laughing about it. Then his homie saying, and my celly do the same thing. But both of them, they sell his homosexuals, they kick it with each other. So they already got a plan in mind. And the administration knows this. See, the administration, because the homosexual talk to the administration like, yeah, these niggas tricking off over here. I'm getting money, I'm getting commissary out these niggas. This is what I done seen homosexuals tell the prison pig. You understand what I'm saying? So they promoting that. That's why I'm saying, and I got other brothers that'll bear witness to what I'm saying is an indisputable fact. But it's the holy brother. But that's how they do it. Then later on, you see the little brother. Now at first he was walking in the front of the line because all the homosexuals walk in the back. Right. First he walking in the front with us. Now you start seeing inch towards the back of the line with the homosexual population. Right. You know what I mean? Now he kicking with the homosexual all day. Now he got his arm around the homosexual. Right. You know what I mean?
So you done seen the whole transition?
Yeah,
he was one of the guys.
Right. Then you see another real cat coming to play, and whereas he was the male of the relationship with that, now he become a female to him. So it's just, it's way out, man. it's way out. You know, it's going down. It's going down.
So how's that? So you saying this guy was more aggressive, or that's just
right? He was more aggressive. You know what I mean? He come in as the, you know, he come in. He might start up talking about he a pimp, but then he started indulging himself. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna flip you too in, cause you soft too, you. And then he started indulging with the one who he turned all the way to the feminist, to the female side. So yeah, it's crucial.
Man, that shit crazy.
Yeah, it's crucial. Yeah.
So I seen a documentary but it's like it was in PC, they was in their own world. It wasn't like they was in population. So and dude was talking about how when he went in there, but he looked soft as hell too to me. I was like, this dude look weak as hell too. He was supposed to be the dude.
Right.
And goddamn, he was talking about how when he in there, that's his thing. And then he go home.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
then he go home and be heterosexual.
Well, he can't be no heterosexual. Well, that's what you went to. That's what you went to.
Right, but I'm just saying, undercover.
Right.
Now he out here with this sister. She don't know what he been doing. You know what I mean?
Or like you said, she probably do know.
Yeah, she probably do know, and she
I
accepted.
didn't even consider that to be an option. That because I in my mind I always thought that females was like less accepting of the shit than men. For example, I'll probably mess with a gay woman. You know what I mean? But that was she was gay. Okay, I don't really care. But I don't see dudes being able to redeem from that.
Right.
You know, sister. But I guess if you saying it, maybe she can. Maybe she can. You know what I mean?
Man, when this camera go off, I'm gonna tell you something. Look, I'm telling you this. Females are something else, but it's a short supply of real brothers, man.
That's what's going on.
Yeah,
that's the real problem. I think.
And that prison be breaking them, because being in prison for even short periods of time, the way that the police treat you there, they try to knock you all the way off your square. They try to take everything from your pride, your integrity, you understand, your self-respect, however you want to word it. Whatever you think of yourself that may be mighty and great, they want to destroy that. They don't want to see that grow. You understand? So that's why they even the potential of it, they want to destroy it, even you possessing the potential to be something great. So, you know, you have to understand that, and then a lot of brothers will get caught up in their emotions, because that's all they know how to do is cry. And they've been turning the drugs to mask and shield what's ever been going on in their lives. You understand what I'm saying? Now that ain't there. You know, ain't no lean in the joint.
So you gotta deal with it.
You got to deal with that. You know what I mean? You caught that case, you was high off ecstasy and lean. Then when the high come down, dang. You know what I mean? So, you know, then people turn their backs on family members. You see that. So, you know, then you got this guy. You know, it's a mad human drama. It's a mad human drama. But
that's what I really like.
yeah, you got to be strong. You got to stop it at its root. That's what I mean by you got to see how deep the rabbit hole goes. Why is it like that?
Yeah.
You know.
Because it's big business, and so at root you got to start it go all the way back to damn white supremacy. You know, so,
right.
You know, and locking black folks up. You know.
Right. That's what one. I'm taking the plumbing class.
Okay.
And 3 officers come in there, they see me in the little work area. So they mad. Now me and my instructor, we like this. So he called me in there. He said, man, go to your computer now. He showed me a little something about computers, and he'd be like, from instructor to student. It hit in the corner from instructor to student. So he tell me, don't leave the room, don't leave the office, stand in the office, listen to these church right here. This a white guy. Okay, I listen to him. So they mad. They're like, he gonna stay here? He like, yeah, he got to take care of something. That's my teacher's aide. Right. He also in the class, but he's my teacher's aide. So they tell him, they don't want him teaching us the class. They don't want him teaching us anything about construction. You know, because they said that it jeopardizes their job, their children and their children's children from having decent jobs in the years to come. See, if you teach us a skill set, then
teach somebody.
Right, I may start rearing my sons and my daughters how to do this, because they knew. It's a lot of officers that were there that knew all of the different construction, they knew how to perform those duties to the fullest, but they chose to work those jobs because of the benefits that come with it. So, but they knew those things because their great-grandfathers and grandfathers raised them. They can show you pictures. He on the level with his granddad with the hammer and stuff in his back pocket.
They got all the skills right now.
Right, so they don't want us to learn that because they want us to keep teaching our children how to sell drugs.
Yeah.
How to shoot the pistol.
And that speaks to the music though. That perpetuates, and you know what I mean, not trying to blame the music, but it's a whole thing. And so people don't really understand that it's a whole thing, it's a system, it really is a system, and every piece plays a part of it as to why they keeping black folks down. And it all plays a part of it, man.
Right.
And so, you know, that's what's up, man. I appreciate the conversation.
If you have questions that you would like to ask the streets, contact us at askthestreetsmedia@gmail.com. Don't forget to subscribe. Hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.